Wasn't recording this whole time. Alright, now it's recording. And it's hopefully charging. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And avionics, GPS, turn it on. Altitude here is 622. And here we're at the heading is 350, 345. We're at 345. Transponder, standby. Standby 1200. Ground, and then 126.7. And flight instruments, good. Flaps up and check. Going at 20 degrees. 20 degrees are good. 10 degrees. 10 degrees are good. And full flaps up. Full flaps up is good. We're running late, but that's okay. And then we're gonna do taxi lights. And we're going to do a brake check. Brakes are in. We're going to go to the run-up, brake check. Brakes are good, and we're going to the run-up. Alright, really hot today. Super hot. Outside air temperature 28 degrees. Can't be right. Oh, I gotta fill up gas. Ah! Forgot about that. Alright, we're going to do a brake check. We're going to go do taxi, test brakes, and flight instruments check, and we're going to go to the run-up. Good. Alright, we're at the run-up, so position is set park and brake. Position is into the wind, nose gear straight, brakes are set, throttle is at 1,000 RPM. Engine instruments are in the green, temperature is good, pressure is good, vacuum is good, and the alternator is charging the battery, fuel flow is good. Fuel selector is on both, mixture is full rich, throttle 1,800 RPM. Oh shit. Into the wind. The other way around. Something's wrong with the left mag. Not even dropping. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm not flying with messed up left mag. Calling it a day, 1,000 RPM. Alright, back to the club, no flying today. No flying today. Alright, And before takeoff, engine instruments are now in the green. Everything's in the green, which is great. Trim is set for takeoff. Avionics and avionics nav aid set, 124.7. Fuel quantity is sufficient. Fuel selectors on both and shutoff is in. Doors and windows are closed and secure. Seat backs are secure. Carbide, no primer. Master is on both. Magnetos are on both. Quadrant friction's fine. Controls are free. And correct. Flaps are good. Flight instruments are set. And so we're going to do landing, taxi, strobe. Alright. Mixture is full rich. Takeoff clearance. And time is going to be 11:45. And transponder to alt with code. Windsor ground, this is Skyhawk Golf Golf Papa Oscar, line up for runway 07 for a departure to the southeast.
Golf Papa Oscar Tower. Right turn southeastbound, not above 2,500 feet in the control zone, wind 020 at 9, clear takeoff runway 07.
Not above 2,500 within the control zone and clear for takeoff 07, Golf Papa Oscar. A little bit of a crosswind to the left, so it's going to be a left crosswind takeoff. Okay, and it's a departure to the right. So left crosswind, and I'm going to go ahead and apply power. Power set. Airspeed is alive, and engine instruments are in the green. And rotate. A little bit of a left crosswind.
Army 7, Foxtrot Alpha Whiskey Kilo.
Instruments are still in the green, which is excellent.
Alpha Whiskey Kilo, Windstar.
Windstar, Foxtrot Alpha Whiskey Kilo, just south of LaSalle, inbound full stop.
Alpha Whiskey Kilo, Terra Squawk Ident, runway 07, wind 020 at 8, altimeter 3004 identified. Cleared straight in, runway 07, report 2 miles.
Cleared straight in, 07, report 2, final Alpha Whiskey Kilo.
Alpha Whiskey Kilo, traffic passing off your left-hand side. Southbound on the American side of the river, 2002. Types unknown.
With the traffic, Alpha Whiskey Kilo.
And right turn, not above 2,500.
Golf Papa Oscar identified.
Golf Papa Oscar. After takeoff checklist, mixture's full rich, power is set. And the fuel's on both, shutoff is in, and landing and taxi lights are going off after takeoff checklist is complete. Just check the takeoff checklist here as well. And flaps are up in 0. There we go. And a right-hand turnout. Beautiful day. Very nice day. Got 90 knot climb speed, and I got Lake St. Clair to my left. Now I'm going to just focus on this while I head southeastbound, and I'm on the right heading now. Actually, I'm probably close to flying over our house, so 2400, I'm going to reduce the power and level off here, and perfect. A little bit of a climb, trim it down a little bit. Still in a little bit of a climb. Trim it down just a little bit. A little bit. And we're good. We're trimmed. We're flying level. Going about 100 knots. Instruments are still in the green. And I'm heading towards Leamington, which is the practice area a little bit more of a trim down. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There we go. I'm trimmed. Heading towards Leamington. And 2500. Perfect. A little bit trim up. Now I'm descending. Perfect. It's not a bumpy day. I'm very surprised. Maybe because it's 11:45, but it should be bumpy if it's I'm exactly at 2500. And when I get...
Southwest Kilo, 2 miles final, 07, full stop.
Alpha Whiskey Kilo Tower, wind 0508, clear to land, runway 07.
Alpha Whiskey Kilo.
Golf Papa Oscar, tire change, 100 frequency.
Golf Papa Oscar. I'm going to go to 126.7. We're going to get to 5.5 and we're going to start practicing. I'm going to turn a little bit away from Point Peely. And one of the reasons I chose this is there's not a lot of wind farms. So don't want to practice upper air work with a bunch of wind farms, especially if I'm doing emergency landings. And it's out of the control zone, so those two reasons. When I get to 5,500, I'm going to start. I'm going to say Leamington area traffic, 2 miles, how many miles am I? Let's say I get here about 5 miles northwest of Leamington Airport. I'm about to get to 55, so that's pretty quick. Got those clouds that just roll up on me, so I'm going to dip a little bit. Because, you know, there is a minimum in terms of staying below clouds. I'm going to reduce the power. That's fine, and you can actually feel the turbulence a little bit too close to that cloud. So that's the updraft. Nighthawk Golf Papa Oscar, 5 miles northwest of Leamington Airport, 5,500, and practicing upper air work. Alright, so the first one is, let's go ahead and start with a steep turn. Let's get that out of the way.
Traffic to the northeast of Cayuga, are you on frequency?
Let's get that out of the way. So steep turn is, I'm at the right speed, which is 95 knots. And let's do a right turn. So if I'm going to line up here, and we're going to do right turn, 45-degree bank. That's 10, 20, 30, 45 is in between there. All right. And stay coordinated, keep the speed and keep the altitude. So here we go. Ready, set, and go. Steep turn beginning. And roll out. And I climbed about 100, but that's not bad for my first shot. That looks like that's the city of Leamington right there. I don't see any other traffic, which is great. So, man, that has been a while since I've done that, because that made my stomach turn. Better drink some water before I try that again. Alright, there we go, 5,500. And, here we go. Power off stall, and we're going to go to idle. And we're going to call the buffet, and then smooth but prompt. Not aggressive like I normally used to. So here we go. Power is idle. Stall horn. Stall horn. Off it. That wasn't a real proper stall. So we'll climb it back to 5,500 and try that again.
Leamington area traffic, this is Skyhawk Golf Golf Papa Oscar, 5,500, about 3 miles north of Leamington Airport, practicing upper air work.
I think that's Peely Island right there. My attitude, my speed control, everything is really rusty. It's unfortunate, but that's what I'm out here doing. I'm practicing all that stuff. It's been 6 months since I've done that. That's important. Can't be just all leisurely flying. Alright, so we're going to do a power on stall, 1,500 RPMs this time. Back into the groove of things. Feeling good. Was a little nervous. My heart was racing on that one. Right. Okay, so we're going to do a power on stall. I got my... these clouds are not helping me. What I'm trying to accomplish. We're going to go to 1,500 RPMs. This time, instead of idle. And we're going to hold it. I stay coordinated. Got that stall horn and the buffet. And recover. And I didn't lose a ton of altitude there. That's good. Climb it back up, turn back around, avoiding these clouds. We're going to take off power on stall, so let's do slow flight. And you've got Point Peely. Melissa and I were just here yesterday. Really cool. You pay $15 for the both of us to get in. It's a national park. And we had fun. We went to Northwest Point Beach. Really cool. Maybe we can combine an emergency landing with a forward slip. Alright, so wind's coming from the north. We took off from 07, which is northbound. So if we're going to do an emergency failure, we're going to try it here. And we're going to do a hazel check. So height's good. Area is unpopulated when we do the lookout. We're secure. Engine mixture's full rich. Flaps are up both. Fuel shutoff is in. Mags on both and masters on both. And that's complete. Engine instruments are in the green. And then we're going to do a lookout. We're going to do a 180. So we're going to turn. Make sure nobody's there before we turn. And we turn. We're going to do an engine failure.
Leamington area traffic, this is Skyhawk Golf Golf Papa Oscar, about 5 miles northwest of Leamington Airport, 5,400, practicing upper air work.
Alright, here we go. So we're going to do an engine failure. Engine failure. Trim for best glide 68 knots. Alright, and let's navigate. So there's a lot of great fields to land here. I mean, there's this one right here. What am I gonna pick? So many to choose from. So many to choose from. So I want to land this way. So I don't know. There's so many to choose from. What am I gonna pick? Let's pick that one over there. All right. So every 500 knots, we're getting 500 where we drop. We're gonna clear the engine. We're at 70 knots. And clear it and let go, and pick that long one with the house there. That's gonna help me. So I'm gonna try to restart the engine. Fuel's on both, shut off is in, mixture's full rich, fuel pump's on. Let's try to start it. It's not starting. All right, 121.5 7700. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Skyhawk Golf Golf Papa Oscar. I'm about 5 miles northwest of Leamington Airport, 4,800. I've got an engine failure and I'm landing in a field ahead. I don't want to lose sight of where I want to land. So, where's the house? There it is. So that's where I want to go. My high point's over there. And, oops, don't do that. I see the house. I'm still gliding, 68 knots about. I'm about to 4. So I can do 2 turns. Approximately 2 turns. That'll give me 2,400 to drop. I'm at 4,200. And the elevation here is about 1,000. And add power. And drop. Start my standard rate turn. I want to stay coordinated in my turn. I also make sure I keep my best glide. Still see it. Add power. Don't bank too hard. Make sure you get your best glide. I'm a little too fast. One more turn. Oops. Don't do too fast. Oh, watch that airspeed. Set to 70, 68. Watch that turn. 3,000 feet now. At the house right below me, and I'm going to overshoot it if I can't do one more turn. So I'm going to do a forward slip to get back down. That doesn't look like the greatest airfield. Add power. And release. I'm going to go flaps 10. Flaps 20. Flaps 30. That's going to really slow us down. And while I'm in here, I'm going to do too high. Way too high. Now what am I going to do next? Lots of fields. Terrible. So, add power. Try to improvise here, right? Like, imagine it's real. I missed that landing, I missed the other one. Can I get another one? Man, you really underestimate the gliding power of a plane. Flaps 20. That was fail. Absolute fail. Flaps 10. Positive rate of climb. And flaps up. I want to try that one more time. Probably head home. Or I can try that one more time. Get the 3,500.
sky clear. Temperature 28, 2.17,
Flaps up.
altimeter 3004. IFR approaches the airnav runway 07. Landing departing, all traffic runway 07. Riverside descent area is active. Advise ATC on initial contact. You have windsor information Foxtrot. 15 Zulu weather. Wind is 0209. Visibility 9 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 28, 2.17, altimeter 3004. IFR approaches the airnav runway 07. Landing departing, all traffic runway 07. Riverside descent area is active. Advise ATC on initial contact. You have windsor information Foxtrot.
Windsor ground, this is Skyhawk Golf Papa Oscar with you, information Foxtrot.
Golf Papa Oscar, Windsor Tower, squawk ident, say intentions.
Squawk ident, and I'm about 15 miles southeast of the airport and inbound.
Golf Papa Oscar Tower, you're identified. Runway 07, wind 050 at 9, altimeter 3004. You cleared right base, runway 07.
Right base for 07, Golf Papa Oscar.
And we'll do the gonna do the in range. We got the ATIS, clearance is good, altimeter it's set, instruments are in the green, mixture is full, seatbelts are good, and briefing we're gonna do a normal power normal landing, aiming for 65 knots, and that's gonna be right base on 07. And before landing checklist, we're going to do when we get a little bit closer. I'm going to need to start descending. And base, going to be on base 1600. I see runway 07 there. Take a recording so you can see it from my perspective. Very smooth down here, very surprising. And what town is that? I'm curious. That is Essex. A nice stable descent there. About 300 feet per minute. I'm at 3,400. I need to get to below 3,000 pretty soon. I'll increase the rate of descent to 500 feet per minute. And we're on a heading of 300 degrees, which is pretty much aligned to my heading indicator, about 295 to 2 or so. All right, got the airport in sight. At 3,200, need to get to a little bit lower. I'm going to increase my rate of descent a little bit, drop the power just a little bit. And I'm in the about to enter the control zone, so I want to get below 2,500. I'm going about 110 knots. Really get to the bottom of the green there. Trying to slow down the plane a little bit. 110 knots. You need 110 for flaps. Alright, we're going to do landing checklist. Masters on both, mags on both. Landing, taxi is on. Alter is in, mixture's full rich, fuel's on, both shut-offs in. Brakes do have pressure and we're secure. Landing checklist is complete.
Tower Golf Alpha Victor Victor is joining left downwind 07 for a full stop.
Golf Alpha Victor Victor Tower, continue in the downwind. I'll have sequence for you in a minute.
Alpha Victor Victor.
Golf Papa Oscar Tower, are you able to fly direct to threshold from there?
I'll fly direct to the threshold, Golf Papa Oscar.
Golf Papa Oscar Tower, thanks. Wind 0308, clear to land, runway 07.
Clear to land 07, Golf Papa Oscar.
Alpha Victor Victor Tower, number 2, following 172 from the right side.
We're looking for traffic, we'll follow them in for Alpha Victor Victor.
Alpha Victor Victor Tower, that 172 is just over the Highway 341 intersection.
It's still negative for Alpha Victor Victor.
Roger.
Flaps 10. Flaps 20.
Alpha Victor Victor Tower, the traffic's just turning a mile final now. You can turn base at your discretion.
Victor Victor, turn to base.
Flaps 30. A little bit of a left crosswind. And I'm lined up. A bit of a left crosswind.
Papa Oscar Tower, taxi by Foxtrot and Golf across runway 30, monitor ground 1217.
21.7, Golf Papa Oscar.
Alpha Victor Victor Tower, wind 04010, clear to land, runway 07.
Clear to land 07, Alpha Victor Victor.
Alright, and after landing checklist. Alright, flaps are up. Standby 1200. And landing strobe is on, lights are good, and trim is set for takeoff, and flight time is no.